It's now 5:30, so I'll commence the meeting at 5:30. Firstly, I would acknowledge the Gariel people as the traditional custodians of this land, on whose land we are meeting, and recognise their strength and resilience, and pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging. Move to item 3. Before I move on, I'd just like to welcome everybody here. We see a lot of potential councillors here, so welcome to this meeting. And I acknowledge the former Mayor, Mr. Cumming. So I'll move on. Item 3, that lists the attendees. Item 3.2, there is no telephone connections, there's no apologies in 3.3, 3.4, no leave of absence, 3.5, disclosure of interest nil, and item 4, application for leave of absence nil. Item 5, there is 2 questions that were questions on notice, the responses to Mr. Kemp and to Mr. Carter. I'll move to public time. This meeting is being recorded on audio tape and streamed live online as an additional record of the meeting and to assist in minute-taking purposes, for which may be released upon request to a third party. If you do not give permission to recording your participation, please indicate this at the meeting. The public is reminded that in accordance with section 6.16 of the Town of Port Hedland local laws on standing orders, nobody shall use a visual or verbal electronic device or instrument to record the proceedings of any meeting unless the person has been given permission by the chairperson to do so. Members of the public are also reminded that in accordance with section 6.17 subsection 4 of the Town of Port Hedland local laws on standing orders, mobile phones must be switched off and not used during the duration of the meeting. In accordance with section 6.7 subsection 3 of the Town of Port Hedland local laws on standing orders, members of the public are reminded to complete the question form and place it in the completed form in the tray provided. If the presiding member determines that questions and statements are out of order due to the use of offensive or objectionable expressions or are defamatory, they will not be recorded or responded to. 5:33. We move to question time. Does anyone have any questions? Just like to come up and state your name.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. My name is George DeCash, 26 Dempsey Street, Port Hedland, WA 6721. Mr. Commissioner, I'll take these on notice if you wish, but can you tell me how much monies are in the town's bank accounts as of today, not 2 weeks ago, and do we have any debts?
Is that all the questions?
Oh, that's one.
Okay, well, you get 3 questions.
Do you want a whole lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me, of the $71 million budgeted for town projects, which ones have begun, finished, or still to be enacted? And the number of local contractors to have been awarded jobs for those works?
Yeah.
Third one. Can you tell me the status of the rebuild of our retirement village? Because I haven't seen anything happen on that site since you evicted all the tenants from their homes.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. That's my 3 questions.
Okay, we'll take those on notice and you'll get an answer in writing for those.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions? Yeah.
Good afternoon, I'm Gloria Jacob, 76 Sutherland Street, Port Hedland, and my questions relates to the Sportback reserves detailed in the Ordinary Council meeting attachments, page 75. Notes to the statement of financial activity for the period ending 31st July 2020. After the budget transfer of $24 million to the Marina project, Where will the balance of the reserve, which currently is at 12,458,86, according to your attachment on the agenda tonight, be recommendation unchanged? That is to confirm support for the redevelopment of the Stevens Street site, including demolition of the replacement of the existing buildings for the purpose of seniors accommodation, subject to the relevant state authorisations being obtained and settlement of the terms of dispute set out in the Department of Communities notice. They're the two questions. Thank you.
Okay, we'll take those on notice and get you an answer to those.